Isn't this the best way of waking up on a Monday? Oh my goodness. Wow. Awesome. Beautiful boy. Now, I'm not too sure which one of the B-boys this is because I keep seeing different ones, and this one now has a very big gash on his eye. So if you guys can let us know, if I think maybe I want to say Nena because it's one of the ones that I haven't seen, but if you guys think I'm mistaken, please do let me know which one of the Birmingham boys this is using the hashtag Safari Live. So I'm starting to learn them all, and he's been roaring quite loudly for the last, I would say maybe 10-15 minutes, so fingers crossed once he's drank some water he'll carry on doing exactly that, because there is no sound, I think, that is just as magnificent as a male lion roaring next to us. I was so happy when I heard him roar this morning. I think Tristan was laughing at me. Alright, let's go over to Tristan, who's very happy to be back and wants to say hello to everyone, and we will keep up with this beautiful male. Ah, well, it would be an interesting way of meeting up. Lion, it seems like he's found some dung now and he was just busy rolling around in it. And a lot of the times they do this just to camouflage their scent or to... Oh, there we go. There's another male. Beautiful. Tristan's found some more lion tracks on top of the elephant tracks where he's been, so I'm sure the rest of their lions are not too far. I'm just gonna try and reverse without falling, which would not be ideal. Go around and try and have a look. That was amazing. I'm so happy that after all this waiting and all these nights they kept us awake, we finally managed to find them. And that roar, wow, it's so powerful. Yeah, this would be slightly easier for me to turn around then. Alright, wonder if maybe he can hear some more lions that we cannot hear, and that's where he's headed. This is a path that they've been pretty much walking the past few times that we've had them on Djuma. They come, there's always one that comes to the dam, has a drink, and then they carry on going in that direction. So let's see. I'm hoping maybe it'll reunite with some other ones. Isn't that iconic Africa? A male lion walking down the road. Happy week, everyone! Mfumo. I kind of had a feeling that maybe Mfumo had that look, but I wasn't sure. So thanks for letting me know. Alright, Alrighty. I'm sure they're gonna do what we wanted to do, but we are happy to keep up with him. We should get out of their shot range. Mr. Bean Steady, you're wondering approximately how much could this lion weigh? Well, this is a very big male, so I'm guessing around maybe 250 kilograms, somewhere around there. 200. They're very big and heavy creatures, and I know it may not look like that right now because we are so close to it, but these are, if we were to stand next to it, I would look tiny. Just wanna let it carry on walking. Good to see you, boy. You're looking very healthy. Ah. Oh, look at that. Guys, isn't that stunning? That's wonderful. Where are you gonna go? Curious to follow it just to know, because they tend to walk roughly the same path. You see, he's on a game path that he's on now. So I think I want to follow them just to see if perhaps we solve more mysteries. See what route they take every time they come around here. So let me go. Okay, somebody's busy having some bare necessities on the road. More roaring. I'm sure he's also looking for the rest of his coalition. Up the road, so I want to try and keep up with him, but you see he's busy marking his territory. He was roaring, number one, to advertise his presence everywhere, and then rubbing his head against the bushes with his scent glands. I think he's going into a bit of a tricky area, so let's go over to Tristan, who's with some elephants not too far from where we are. There we go, we found him again. Yay! Rex, I've got him on the side on Vulture's Nest. Rex. Okay, copy, I'll let you know. Whew, alright, that was very lucky. Perfect timing. I'm so happy, I think I'm shaking. Yes! He looks quite sad. I think he's looking for the rest of the pride and he's upset because they're not answering. Go ahead, Mike. Pardon, Mike, go again. Rex is on lock with me. I'm not too sure if there's anybody else approaching. He's just crossed a Vulture's Nest. Going east. If you want to, I think you can probably make your way. This side that he's chosen is not as thick as the one before. You guys have no idea what we just went through to try and get out and come back onto the road. Oh, come. Alright, trees, I'm sorry. I know you'll get back up. Julie, you're wondering if coalitions are normally brothers, where they can be, or just litter mates. Sometimes if the females have got a bunch of young males that are the same age, they're not necessarily directly related, but it does happen. Often I would say that's the most common thing, but it's also quite common to see them, well, not as common, let's put it that way, but it does happen to see male lions associated with other lions that they had never met before. But they've got to be roughly in the same condition, in the same area, roughly the same age. Are you still busy scent marking? If I'm not mistaken, this is roughly the area where we last had them, where we last had the pride all together. So I wonder if he's not looking for them because they've been around here recently. Whoop. Let's go here. I want to see where he goes because he's been marking all these branches around him, and I wouldn't be surprised if the other male, whoever it was that Tristan had the tracks for, if they've actually been trying to find each other. Because I mean, you can imagine in some areas it's too thick, and what else than their powerful voice to let each other know where they are. Busy hearing something. I wonder what it is. Let's see where we can find an area that's a bit more open to try and get through. All right. Maybe here, and we'll do a bit of a roundabout, but it'll be easier and we'll cause less damage. John, you're wondering which is more of a battle, the cars or tracking the animals? I don't know. Sometimes it depends where you are. It feels like might be harder because you can get to certain places on foot and you'll know exactly where they are once you manage to find them, but putting a car in there is not a very easy task. Regs, Valley Regs. Okay, he's still more east. I think that other drainage towards Nyala Road, so I don't know if maybe you want to go around there. This is where it starts getting complicated for us. There's a stump there. And also, he's a lot smaller, and although these cars are wonderful off-road, I have a very strong feeling that I might have a flat tire at one point today. Done a massive circle of all of Djuma. So he started in the, I would say, center northern corner, and then he's just pretty much done a very big loop, and he's heading straight south. So we're heading on to Twin Dams, not too far from there. I think maybe I'm going to have to go around here because there's a big log there. And I wonder if perhaps the rest of the Birminghams are not on Little Gowrie, because I know they've been spending quite a bit of time in there. And I'm pretty sure that's seems to be where he's headed. Whoop. Going to be a bit thick here. It's getting a bit difficult. Alright. I'm going to try and figure out where he's going. I have a feeling he's going to go into a drainage line, but while we do that, let's go over to Tristan, who's got some beautiful warthogs. Don't go into the drainage. Whew. He has been walking into some very complicated areas, and I'm sure it's because he's been hearing another 2 males roaring from our southern boundary. So he's just made our way now into Twin Dams, all the way from Gowrie Dam where we had him this morning, and you see he definitely hasn't stopped. I wonder if you're thirsty. You've been roaring so much as well. Maybe you're just looking for a way up the dam wall? Oh, stunning light. Been giving us... I can hear more lions roaring south of us in the distance, so I'm sure that's where he's going. You can hear, I'm sure, the other ones, but unfortunately they seem to be inside little Gowrie, so we won't have access to them. Yeah, we can hear them too. There we go. Just want to see if maybe he'll give us one wonderful last roar for the morning. Maybe not. Cheryl, you're wondering how far would the lion walk? Well, he has been walking a couple of Ks this morning already. And he's done almost like a very big patrol loop all around Djuma, and we were kind of hoping that he was going to meet up with the rest of the Nkuhumas, but I don't think we've had any tracks for a pride of lions. And now he was found in the northern corner, and he's pretty much come all the way to the southern corner, and now that he's heard more lions and some of his brothers roaring in the distance, he's now decided to stand still and hear out. Maybe he wants to make sure where he's walking into, he wants to make sure that those are his brothers. Playing a bit hard to get right now. You've been walking far this morning. We've been looking for you in very horrible places. Sierra, you say that he's thinking about roaring. Well, I think that is a very strong possibility. I think he's tired of walking. I mean, he's been walking since pretty much 6 o'clock this morning, and it is, let me check the time now, it's 8, so for 2 hours. He's been moving up and down, he's been roaring, he's been scent marking, that, you know, without counting whatever it is that he came from during the night, because I'm sure he was also walking around quite a bit, because he was nowhere near to be found yesterday afternoon, the area that we saw him now. Sophie, you're 6 and you're wondering how much water a male lion drinks in a day. Well, if it's very hot, maybe a few liters of water. They are quite a big creature. But this one only had a few gulps about 2 hours ago. I think maybe then he had about a liter. And then later on today, he'll very likely drink again. I thought he was going to drink now when he came around the pan, but it seems like he did not do that. I think maybe he got distracted by the roaring lions on the other side. Niam, you're wondering if he's got a female lion. Well, he's got a few, him and his brothers, that they protect and look after, and that are roughly in the same area as them. So, yep. But not around here. You see, the males and the females are not always together, and we've seen this male just do a very big patrol today all around. So they don't have to spend all their time together, but if they bump into each other, or sometimes they will go out looking for each other, they can recognize who they are. And, you know that they are together in one particular area. Okay, guys, I think we have had a wonderful experience with these lions, and I think there is somebody else that would like to come, so we're going to have a last look and see if perhaps... Okay, let's go to Tristan, who's at the dam, and see what he's got for us.